This is Mr. Fink's Vocab Unit 7, Level D, PowerPoint, for all the words on your vocab test coming up. First word is the word adieu. I think it's the first word this year that's actually from a different language. It's from French. The first part of it is the accented syllable. It's the last syllable. The international translation means farewell. It also is a farewell from the noun form. The synonym is so long, and the antonym is hello. Next one is the word advent. The accented syllable for advent is the first syllable. It's a noun, and it means an arrival. So coming into an airport would be an example of an advent. Synonym is approach. The antonym is departure. Then we have apex. Apex is a noun. The first syllable is accented, and it means the highest point or tip. So this man here in this picture is climbing to the apex of a mountain. The synonym for apex is peak. Antonym is lowest point. Number 4 is assimilate. You'll see a picture here of a man dressed as a German person, and this person has assimilated to the clothing culture of Germany. So assimilate is a verb, and the second syllable is accented. It means to absorb fully or make one's own. Okay? To adopt as one's own. So this person has kind of adopted German culture as their own. The synonym for assimilate is to blend in, and there are no antonyms. Next one is bogus. Okay, you'll see some monopoly money here. You can't use that in a store. That would be bogus money. Bogus is an adjective. The first syllable is accented, and it means false or counterfeit. Synonym for bogus is fake. Antonym, genuine or genuine. Next one is exorbitant. Exorbitant. You'll see that this person has an exorbitant number of pills in their hand. Whatever disease they have, they definitely do not need this many. So exorbitant is an adjective. Second syllable is accented. It means unreasonably high or excessive. The synonym for that word, inordinate, and the antonym is reasonable. Next one, I think a word that you know well, interim, as in like interim progress reports for this kid and his report card. So interim is both a noun and an adjective. It's the first syllable that's accented. The noun form of it means the time between. So the interim, in terms of your interim reports, is the time between the beginning of the market period and the end of the market period. The adjective form of it means temporary or the coming between 2 points in time. Interim. The synonyms and antonyms are actually, the synonym is at the top of the next page, page 91, and the synonym for that one is interval. Next one, we have inundate. Inundate. Okay, it's a verb. The accented syllable is the first syllable. It means to flood or overflow or overwhelm by numbers or size. So if that is what your homework looks like, you have been inundated with homework. You're flooded with homework, overwhelmed by homework. The synonym for inundate is deluge. Deluge. Malign is the next word, and malign is both a verb and an adjective. Second syllable is accented. The verb means to speak evil of or to slander, and the adjective is just evil. So the witch there is kind of cursing the person who tied her up, so she is speaking evil of that person. Could be anybody who gossips. They're maligning. Again, if you take foreign language, especially Spanish, you'll know that M-A-L, the prefix there means bad. So you think, you're speaking bad of someone, you're maligning them. The synonym for malign, is badmouth. The antonym for malign is praise. 10, meander. Meander is a verb and also a noun. The second syllable is accented. The verb form of it is to wander about, like this gentleman is wandering about in a city. And the noun form of it is a sharp turn or twist. So a road could have a meander in it. The sharp turns or twists. The synonym for meander is ramble. No antonyms. Next word is metropolis, and hopefully you recognize that metropolis is the city of Philadelphia. Metropolis is a noun, the second syllable is accented, and it is a large city, like Philadelphia. The synonym for that one is a large urban center. Antonym is a village, small city. Next up we have momentous, and this little stick figure guy has got a trophy, so it was a momentous occasion of something very important happened to him. Momentous is an adjective, second syllable is accented, it means very important. So you worked at something really hard and achieved it, that would be momentous. The synonym for that word, is consequential. Antonym for that word, trivial, something small like trivia. Next word is obstreperous. This is probably the most difficult word of this entire unit, obstreperous. Obstreperous is an adjective, the second syllable is accented. And I chose this picture because it's the school cafeteria. And the school cafeteria you could describe as obstreperous. It would be noisy, unruly, or disorderly. The synonym for that one is uncontrolled. Only part of your day that you really don't have any control over you. Antonym, well-behaved for obstreperous. Turning the page. Number 14 is pensive. And I chose this picture of Dumbledore from Harry Potter because he's extracting his thoughts and he's going to place it in his pensive, which kind of looks like this word. And I'm guessing that the author, J.K. Rowling, chose this word because of the definition. Pensive kind of sounds the same. So pensive is an adjective, first syllable is accented, it means thoughtful or melancholy. And the synonym is dreamy. So he's extracting his thoughts from his head. He is putting in the pensive. He is being pensive. The synonym is dreamy. Next word is perilous. This person is standing on the top of a mountain, and it is pretty perilous up there. So it's an adjective. First syllable is accented. It means dangerous. The synonym is hazardous. Antonym, safe. This is definitely not safe. Next one, we have shoddy. And shoddy is an adjective, and it means of poor quality or characterized by inferior workmanship. And as you can see in this picture here, somebody did something wrong because this road is not matching up. So there's some shoddy workmanship going on here. The first syllable is the accented syllable. The synonym for shoddy is cheap, and the antonym for that one is well-made. So this bridge is definitely not well-made. This one is probably one of my favorite picture that I came up with here. This is a little like rapping grandma, and her shirt says, "Every day I'm shuffling." And she's very sprightly. Sprightly is an adjective, first syllable is accented, and it means lively and full of life. She might be 85, 90 years old, but she's down. She's gangsta. She's pretty sprightly. The synonym for that word is spirited, and the antonym for that word, sluggish, meaning slow. Surly is our next word. This little kid could be surly right here. Surly is an adjective, first syllable is accented, and it means rude. Okay, somebody doesn't have manners, somebody doesn't, hold the door for someone, or is kind of screaming like this little kid would be. He would be very surly. The synonym for surly is cranky, antonym, polite. Next word is tirade, and we have Christian Bale there screaming at this, I don't know if it's a man or a woman actually in that picture, but he is giving a tirade. He's on a tirade here. Tirade is a noun, first syllable is accented, and the tirade is a long or angry speech, usually very critical, so pretty negative. You can tell by his face that he's pretty angry. The synonym for that word is a tongue lashing. You are beating the person up with your tongue. You are kind of insulting them. So that is a tirade. And the last one we'll do, and I promised myself that I'd make this under 10 minutes, and that will be right on track. The word is vagrant. And vagrant is a noun and also an adjective, and it's the first syllable that's accented. And a vagrant, as you can tell by this picture, is a little, this picture's a person who is maybe homeless, and the noun form of it is an idle wanderer or a tramp. The adjective form of it is wandering aimlessly, so someone who has no direction, and this person would be a good example of that. Synonym for that one is a vagabond, antonym, stay at home. And those are your words for Unit 7, Level D vocabulary. Get to studying.